Well, today would have been Princess Diana's 60th birthday. How time has flown since that fateful day, the better part of 25 years ago. How do everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday. Welcome back to my car on this nice day. A nice day which would have seen Princess Diana turned 60 years old if she was still with us. You know, this lady was in everybody's hearts. She was, at the time, probably the most popular member of the royal family. And we can all think back and we can all remember something to do with Princess Diana throughout the years. I mean, one thing as a young boy I remember is this. 29th of July 1981. I was a 3-year-old boy. I just had my third birthday 20 days before that. And while you have trouble remembering some things from that early on in your life sometimes, I remember the wedding very much, and I remember sitting on the floor in the living room watching it on the TV. And we had a red Fusion TV. You had a little grey dial on the wall where you turned over to your 3 channels. I don't think Channel 4 was quite a thing by then. And I remember it very well because I wanted to watch something else, some kind of children's programme, and my mother insisted on watching the royal wedding. I was fascinated by the pomp and circumstance and the navy uniforms and everything else. And to me, it was something that just stuck in there. You know, the first memory of Lady Di, Princess Diana. My mother absolutely loved her for years and years and years. And then you roll forward to that tragic day in, you know, the mid-90s. 31st of August 1997. The streets of London absolutely carpeted with flowers. I was a 19-year-old kid by then with a hangover. And I remember coming downstairs. My mum, the big fan of Lady Di, was in tears at the breakfast table, eating her cornflakes, or trying to. And I said, "What's the matter, Mum?" She pointed at the telly, and then it hit me. She was gone. That wonderful, memorable, popular princess that was in everybody's hearts died in a tragic car crash in a Paris underpass. And you think the legacy that has been left by her with all the work she did with mine clearance and everything else, and, you know, the fairly successful businesswoman she became. And I think that the biggest legacy of all that she left were those 2 young men who are now grown men, Princes Harry and William. And for the past many months, their relationship has been spoilt. They've not spoken. They've hardly had anything to do with each other. And we all know the reason why. I will not disrespect Diana's memory by mentioning that name on this video, but we know the reason. I think what would be the best thing to come out of this tragedy would be today, on the unveiling of her statue, that these 2 brothers sit down, bury the hatchet, and try and rekindle some of that brotherly affection for each other. It's what your mother would have wanted, and I think that's what we would all like to see. We really would. I suspect after this, Harry will be straight back on a plane and over to his wife and his children, and so he should. That's what a husband should do. But I think today, of all days, we really need to see Harry and William back together as brothers, and I do hope something good comes out of this. Anyway, I'm off, and I'll see you with another video. This is a Gabby Cabby signing off. Toodaloo.